rupees 80. Company B, dividend is 20% and market value is rupees 120. So how to calculate? You have to compare company A and company B. Face value of each share be rupees X. Face value same. Market value of each share of company A is rupees 80 and dividend is 16%. So rate of return from company A is dividend income divided by sum invested. Now calculate it out of 100 how much. So it is 16% of X divided by 80. How much it is? Out of 100 you want to calculate. So it is X upon 5%. Market value of each share of company B is rupees 120. Dividend is 20%. So rate of return from company B is dividend income divided by sum invested and calculate it out of 100. How much? So 20% of X divided by 120 into, you want to calculate out of 100. So it is into 100%. So it is X upon 6%. Now you can calculate, this is X upon 5%, X upon 6%. So rate of return from company A is greater than rate of return from company B. So compare it. Then you have investment in company A is more profitable. Brokerage and taxes on share trading. Brokerage, we directly can't go to the stock market and buy or sell shares. Only the registered members or organization agency of the stock market can buy or sell on behalf of R. These members are called as share brokers. For catering the services of buying and selling of shares, they charge some amount which is called as brokerage. Brokerage is paid on the market value of the share. First example, let us study. Suppose if the face value of the share is rupees 100, market value is rupees 150. Let the rate of brokerage be 0.5%. What amount should one pay for purchasing 100 such shares? What amount should one receive after selling 100 such shares? So, at the time of buying shares, buying price of one share is market value plus brokerage. Market value is rupees 150 and brokerage 0.5% of 150. So it is 0.75 plus 150. So buying price of that share is 150.75. If someone purchases 100 such shares, the total cost is 100 into this buying price of one share. It is 15,075 rupees. So rupees 15,000 is the share price and rupees 75 is the brokerage paid. Now, in second case, at the time of selling those shares, selling price per share is market value minus brokerage. Now, observe here it is market value plus brokerage while buying the shares, and while selling market value minus brokerage. So it is 150 minus 5% of 150. So how much one has to give? 0.75. So it is rupees 149.25. If someone sells 100 shares, he will get 100 into this value. So how much? 14,925 after selling 100 shares. Some more information. Every broker is registered and governed by SEBI, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India Act 1992. For keeping records of shares, bonds, mutual funds, one must have Demat account, that is dematerialized account. For sale and purchase of shares, a trading account is must. These accounts can be opened with bank or share brokers. They are known as DP, that is depository participants. These DPs are under the control of two main depositors, namely NSDL and CDSL. Demat account is same as bank saving account, where shares bought and credited and shares sold are debited, just like bank passbook. The statement of holding is given to the account holder with normal charges when requested. The shares held in Demat account are in electronic form. Saving account is to be linked with these two accounts so that Money can be transferred as and when required. In the same way, money gets credited when shares are sold. For opening these accounts, share broker or bank representatives gives guidance. GST on brokerage services. Share brokers provide services for purchasing of sale of shares for their clients. These services are charged under GST. Rate of GST is 18% on brokerage. For the safety of investors, there are other nominal charges besides GST on brokerage. These are security transaction tax, SEBI charge, stamp duty, etc. So here we'll consider only GST on brokerage. Study the example. As given in previous example, suppose a person has paid rupees 15,075 for buying 100 shares. In that, rupees 75 is the brokerage. So the buyer has to pay 18% GST on rupees 75. Find the amount of GST he paid to the broker and prepare the contract note. GST is 18% of 75. It is rupees 13.50. For the above share trading, the contract note which is given here, B means for buying shares. Market value rupees 150, total price 15,000. Brokerage 0.5%, that is rupees 75. CGST 9%, SGST 9%. Total value you have to calculate. Bashir Khan purchased 100 shares of market value rupees 40. Brokerage paid at the rate of 0.5% and the rate of GST on brokerage is 18%. Find the total amount he paid for the share purchase. So value of 100 shares, brokerage per share 0.5% of 40. Cost of one share is market value plus brokerage added. You get cost of one share. Cost of 100 shares multiply cost of one share multiplied by 100. Brokerage on 100 shares. Brokerage on one share multiplied by 100. GST is 18% of that brokerage. So you have rupees 3.60. So how much Bashir Khan paid? Rupees 4,020 plus rupees 3.60. So this is the total amount paid for 100 shares.